Yes, I'm dapping. Don't do me.
What the hell?
I told you I was tearing up. Shawty, is you for real?
Welcome to another episode of Tit for Tat, where we pick out movies for each other to watch that we normally would not watch. Last week, you fucked up, okay? Because you were supposed to do Officer and the Gentleman. I'm doing Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Right.
I feel good about this video. You know why? Because I ain't got to run my pressure up. I ain't got to talk about Breaking Dawn. I get to listen to you talk about one of my favorite movies.
Oh, so you're not talking about...
I mean, I
you already talked about Breaking Dawn.
Part 1, yeah. Yeah. So, I'm going to give you the floor to talk about your movie. What was it again?
Officer and the Gentleman.
Officer and the Gentleman. One of my favorites. I may appear macho sometimes. I may appear like, I'm just full of testosterone, which I am. But at heart, I'm a sensitive guy. And there are a lot of movies that make me cry. I just saw A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the Fred Rogers movie. This movie here, a few scenes make me cry. Sponsorship, hers, fire roasted sweet corn, popcorn, baby. Want some?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the floor. Officer and Gentleman, go.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna be quick. So my movie was Officer and the Gentleman. Yes, I dropped the ball last couple weeks to be honest. But I finally watched this movie. It took me 2 days because the movie is long as heck.
What? I'm smacking?
I think they can hear you. Anyway, the movie was good. It was long. I found myself playing best fiends throughout the movie. I won't even lie. I still was paying attention for the most part. Alright? Hold up now. I got the flow. I was still, paying attention for the most part. It really didn't get me, grab my attention and keep it until your boy Mayonnaise. No, till the one boy ended up giving, I guess, his DOR. Is it DOR?
Oh, yeah, to my Sid, the friend?
Yeah, the dude that was down in the pool, about to drown.
Oh, okay, that guy, yeah.
That's when it really grabbed my attention, and your boy Lou Gossett, I'm just gonna call him Lou. He was asking for your boy Gere. Is it Richard Gere? I don't know these people.
Yeah.
I done told y'all I'm not a fan of these people. That's why I ain't gonna say load. I do not want to watch these movies. I just whatever. Anyway, so when Gossett was asking for your boy, his DOR. He was taking me through the ringer, whatever. And, no, don't you do it. Nah, 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 nah. It was a really intense scene. And that was when I finally put my phone down. And this was halfway through the movie.
I got nowhere else to go.
All that.
I got nowhere else to go. I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah. So after that, that's when it grabbed my attention and pretty much held it for the rest of the movie. From then on out, it was good. And again, once, Rashad has said to you guys several times that when it comes to me crying during movies, mostly it be when these people are screwing. It is what it is. I didn't cry not one time these people screwed. And they had some really intense and passionate scenes. I was jealous. I won't even lie. During one of those scenes.
Yeah.
But I ain't cry. Now, I did cry when the girl finally made it over the wall.
Oh, yes.
I cried.
Cigar.
Yeah. I cried when she finally took her tail over the wall and he was like, you get your ass over that wall. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess was his turning point in the movie. Because he was finna leave her behind, but then he went back.
I told you
and
he had
got her over that wall.
I told you he had
So it's like, okay. So I cried when she got over the wall. Another time I cried. Now, I guess I was supposed to cry when his best friend hung himself
Sid.
over that woman. He called that woman every name in the book. He called her
Oh, it's about the Richard Gere?
He called her a bitch, y'all.
He said, you stupid bitch.
And he called her a cunt, which is very harsh.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well,
just
she
like,
was.
Well, I mean, I get it, but it's like, geez, you know?
When it comes to shit like that, I am sensitive because I've been the recipient. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing a hood, because I didn't shave my head in a few days, and when my hair starts growing and I really show my age, I'm trying to hold on to my youthful, boyish good looks. But yeah, when it comes to women, I've been the recipient, of being used. Okay? Women have used me. They've taken my good heart and took advantage of it. So here it is, Sid is in love with this girl, wants to have a life with her, but her whole thing was she just wants to get with the pilot.
With the pilot.
So she can, roam the country.
And be a military wife.
You know. And then dude, he even spent his life savings. Cost me my whole life savings, but I said, what the fuck?
Yep.
And she's, damn you, Sid. No one DORs after 11 weeks.
So she was lying about the baby.
There was no baby. There was no baby. Wow. Because that's what they do. That they trap them by getting themselves pregnant. Because that's what Deborah Winger, Richard Gere's girlfriend's mom did. Yeah. Because her father was a pilot, and she trapped him by getting pregnant. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
When your boy hung himself, his BF, it was emotional, but I didn't cry. I didn't shed a tear, but it was emotional for me. Now, your girl cried. I think I cried to the point like doing all that at the end when he and Gossip was fighting. That really got me. And then, they graduated. I calmed down. But then when he went back to that factory and got that woman, oh my God, y'all, I feel myself getting emotional. When he went back to the factory and got that woman, and when he walked in and his all white and his suit and stuff, I'm like tearing up. He, walked through and everybody watching him walk in, stopping what they're doing, like, what is it going? And he just went up and got her and carried her out that place.
Isn't that every woman's dream? To work at a job, to have a knight in white and shining armor, do that.
That was very emotional.
And then have the hater in the background, the hater that she
wanted
to
see.
My
God.
Way to go, Paula.
Yeah.
Way to go.
She was being so petty. But it's like, listen, that man was still willing to marry you despite the bull crap. But you just had to have that military life.
That's what your ass get.
Yes, I'm dapping. Don't do me.
What the hell?
I told you I was tearing up. Sean, is you for real?
No, I like this. No, listen. That's the emotion I was hoping to get out of you. I was hoping, because look, that gets me every time I watch it. And with the best friend Sid, what got me about that was, it was a shocker when you seen him hanging. Yeah. But then what got me was the way Richard Gere's voice was shaking when he was like, calling him.
When he was holding on to him. Yeah.
He's like, you stupid fucking Okie. I was your friend. Why'd you talk to me about it, huh? You didn't even try. That was like, It was emotional. Sid.
It was emotional, but I didn't cry.
Yeah, and the fight with Lou Gossett was deep, because it's like Mayo, his character is like, he's always been a loner, you know what I'm saying? The way he grew up, his father really didn't give a shit about him. He grew up, just all about self, And when Lou Gossett kicked him in the balls, they kind of like woke him up like, look, you can quit now if you want. It's up to you. You can go, go back with your daddy, go whore chasing. So that was a good turning point. And I know you was happy because I know if Richard Gere would have won the fight, you'd have been like, now why had to have the brother lose?
Look, you know how to talk so much trash. I'm just saying. Like, I already didn't like the way he was talking to him when he pulled up on the bike. I get it. You emotional. Your friend just died, whatever. You get there. Mayonnaise. Who you talking to?
Oh, when Sid first DOR, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't like the way he was even talking to him.
He said, I'm talking to you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He said, what did you call me?
Nah.
Oh, man.
That rubbed me wrong.
Yeah.
Another thing that rubbed me wrong, me, with the way they do black people in these movies. The scene, I guess, where he was begging for your boy's DOR and he wouldn't give it to him.
Yeah.
So in the very next scene, he was down there scrubbing the stairs or whatever with the brush.
Yeah.
And the black man come walk up through there and step right in where he just cleaned. And, I was like, now why would they have him do that?
Because, remember, they didn't get along. He was trying to get him to get a buckle, you know, 'cause remember he was selling them shiny belt
I didn't
buckles.
get the vibes that they didn't get along.
They did. Okay, from the beginning, okay, he's selling the belt buckles. Man,
Right.
is it worth getting us all kicked out of here? Say, hey, hands off the sheets, man. I don't see anybody else complaining. You know, they wasn't really feeling each other.
I get it.
And he's like, you know, I got a buckle for you, $10. Man, how the hell can I afford that, man? You know, I'm spending every money I can to, man, look, you're breaking my heart. He didn't give a fuck about him, so yeah,
Right.
that was justified.
You're right.
Now, it could have been worse. It could have been the black man down there scrubbing with the toothbrush.
I get it. All right.
Okay, then. You and your race baiting, your race fishing.
I don't look for this stuff. I tell y'all, it just comes to me.
God. That was real salty. What was that? That was like a glob of salt.
Hold them chips back up. Them same chips he just tried to endorse. He just spit it out, y'all.
No, it was like, you know, they got the seasoning on here. And it was like a big glob of like salt on one of the popcorns. It was, I need some water. That was bad.
You gonna endorse that water too?
This episode of Rashad G Reviews is brought to you by Crystal Geyser. You can get this at the Dollar Tree or Walmart, 98 cents per gallon, and it's alkaline.
And he talked all that trash about me eating my goddamn popsicle on camera, my freeze cup.
Because you sucked on it the whole video. I ain't eating popcorn through the whole video. Now I got cheesy fingers. All right, so out of all the movies I assigned to you, did you enjoy this the most?
I did.
This got the most.
I can honestly say I enjoyed this more than everything else I've watched.
All right, I was hoping that.
And simply for the ending. Like the whole last 30 minutes of this movie made it worth me sitting through all 2 hours of it.
Yeah.
And them was a long 2 hours, y'all.
Whatever, but like you said, okay, when they did the training exercise with your boy at the DOR, that's when the movie picked up.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And
So,
shout out to Lou Gossett. Lou Gossett got an Oscar award. He got an Oscar for this movie. I don't know if Richard Gere was nominated, but this movie really put him on the map. Because prior to this movie, he did American Gigolo, but Officer and the Gentleman was really put him on the map.
I don't know about no Gigolo, y'all.
American Gigolo?
No.
Yeah, decent. So, all right, what would you give Officer and the Gentleman?
I give it a solid B.
Nice.
I give it a B.
Nice. For me, y'all, that's one of my favorites. Easily gets an A+ for me, man. If I give you like my archive of like all-time favorite movies, this is definitely one of them. Also, along with another movie that's one of my all-time favorites that you're assigned to next. You want to tell them what that is?
Child, Wolf of Wall Street. It's on my screen right now. I'm 56 minutes in, and I don't know what the heck this dude got me watching. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. One of my favorites. Can't wait to talk about that. I still got Breaking Dawn Part 2. I'm so looking forward to that. I can't wait to see how this love triangle. I can't contain it. I can't wait to see how this plays out between Jacob, Edward, and Bella, the love triangle of our generation. Bella is now turned. She's finally a bloodsucker, and I can't wait to see how her character just blossoms and arcs, and the love.
You're really gonna hate her.
Oh gosh!
Like if you already was disgusted by her, at this point you gonna loathe this chick.
Listen, only way I'll get some satisfaction on this, man, and don't spoil it in the comments because I haven't seen it yet, but I shouldn't give a fuck anyway. Only satisfaction I will get is if Jacob moves on, gets him a bad bitch. I want Jacob. Listen, I want Jacob to get the baddest bitch there is. All right, and I want them to get in front of Bella, and I want them to do the most in front of her. Like, as soon as they see Bella, slob her down. Grab a titty if you have to. Give her that wolf shit. You know what I mean? Make her jealous. That's look, this movie can suck to high heaven, stink to high heaven, but if I can get Jacob to make that bitch jealous, it'll all be worth it. Facts. Get you some look. There's more cootie cat out there than Bella, all right? And like I said, with that butt bone, Bella ain't all that. This is like the first video we did with this shit where my pressure didn't go up, man. Because usually my face done got red, my cheeks done poked out like my damn daughter. You know, I get that vein in my forehead and shit.
And I'm glad we didn't get no visuals, y'all.
And no visuals. I'm a happy black man today. I'm a happy black man.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So, yeah. B for you, officer and gentlemen. A+ for me. Love this shit, y'all. So, yeah, I guess we about to end this shit. I can go do some last minute Christmas shopping. Who this calling me? Fuck them. So, y'all, thank you for watching. Tit for tat, movie swap, however you want to say it. This is Rashad G, Cousin China, signing out. I got nowhere else to go. I got nowhere else to... See you in the next video, motherfuckers.